You're listening to the all-new Grindtime Sports Talk in the Mornings with Baldhead and DB. Check us out Monday through Friday on the Grindtime Media Network. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.
Grind time, welcome back. Top of the afternoon, actually. Grind time sports talk. Show in the mornings, Baldhead and DB. No DB for the day though. I got a special guest filling in for us. Look, cuz, Sean, what's the deal?
What it do? What's going on? What's the word, cuz?
Chillin'. Welcome to the podcast, cuz.
Yes, sir. First one. What's up? What's going on? Just want to say what's up to Kaya and your highness. Your daddy did it. You see
okay, that's on? Right. You say your daddy did it. I know that's right, little cuz. Boom, man. Bombs dropping all night. This is the Grind Time Podcast. We back for season 2, finally. I know y'all missed me. They missed them opinions, man. Been getting the fugazis all basketball season, and now the real is back. The real is back. And Luka brought me back, man. That Luka last night, that bomb that got dropped last night, bruh. Crazy, funny. Man.
That's funny. That's crazy work.
Crazy work, man. How you feeling like a few hours later, man, now that it didn't sunk in, man? I mean, because it didn't seem real, man. I mean, I literally, when you told me that news last night, I'm telling you, I put it on my kids. That report is fake on the Bleacher Report, man. And I couldn't have been more wrong, man. Burnt up my babies last night, man.
They all right.
Burnt them all the way up, man. But Luka Dončić gets traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and a tomato can and a first round draft pick. That's crazy to me because I don't know what's crazier. The biggest problem I got with it is it just seemed like the trade don't fit. You know what I mean? It's like I don't understand what they swap. You know, that swap just don't work for me, man. They could have, I don't know, man. The Mavericks could have got a better piece back for Luka Dončić than AD, especially where AD at in his career. I know AD is an all-star. He won a championship. He a number 1 overall pick and all of that. But he ain't no Luka Dončić right now, look, cuz. What you think, man?
Not at all. I don't think so. I'm in agreement with you with that. But what's funny is cuz, like you said, last night when I broke the news to you, it was like, you ain't believing. And I had to like,
it's unbelievable.
Like, it's real. Like you said, we went from talking about the fight, which we're going to get to later, and to everybody forgetting about the fight, and we going straight to this AD Luka deal. And this is like, all in 1 second, it was like, what just happened?
Crazy work, man. Mavericks got rid of their guy, man.
That's crazy, but I guess it'll work for whoever, you know what I'm saying? Business is handled by the people that do it. So somebody seen some great business into what they had going on the Lakers side and the Dallas side. So it might work out, it might not. But like
you told me the Mavericks front office, you said they didn't talk to him for 2 weeks. I mean, he on the team. How did they not talk to him for 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's what I was. Don't quote me, but I think that's what I was reading. But yeah, they was like, they not talk. Luka didn't get back to him after he left a voicemail and all that other stuff. And it's some type of deal that they had going on with his conditioning, as well as AD the Laker front office didn't like what he had to say about them needing a big man. So I guess that cancels each other out.
But the Lakers do need a big man. They do need another big man. There's too much work on AD. So what the Lakers mad at him for saying that for? I mean, you feel like they should be mad? Do you agree with AD or the Lakers?
I don't know. I can honestly say I don't know because I don't know what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just hearing things, so I have to get my insight from Laker fans. And when we do talk, it's always one-sided about what person can do for the team, not what the team can do for the team. So if that was something they got mad at, I don't understand why they would get mad at that. This is like saying if you need a new stove in the house, the other stove ain't gonna get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I just need a new stove, so it's time for you to go. Or I need some help. You ain't doing we not getting a job done. What the Lakers is? Where they sit at in the West?
I didn't check the conference standings, but I think the Lakers are actually still in the playoffs. I don't know if the Mavericks actually are. Let me take a look at the Western Conference standings. But
why you do that? I'll say
the Lakers are okay. The Lakers are 5 in the West right now. The Lakers are 5, and the Mavericks are 8. The Mavericks are 8. They sitting at 26 and 23. But Luka ain't played 20 plus games this season.
So do they swap positions after this trade? You know what I'm saying? Do the Lakers go up and do the Dallas go up and the Lakers go down?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That would depend on who you feel like won the trade. Like, do you feel Luka would work better with LeBron, or do you feel like AD is gonna fit better with the Dallas Mavericks and Kyrie Irving?
I think it'll work out between both teams. Like, I think Kyrie and AD, that's something to watch out for. And I also think LeBron and Luka, that's definitely something to, you know what I'm saying, watch out for. Because Luka ain't no slouch. LeBron in year 22?
Yeah, it's like 22 going on 23.
And he's still playing like he playing at 40 years old or whatever. And he still doing what he's doing. Luka just going to elevate that. If the mesh is cool.
How would Luka elevate what LeBron? I mean, considering how they play, they both need. I don't know if. Well, LeBron need the ball in his hands. That's all I've ever seen him do is have the ball in his hands. They both need the ball in his hands. I don't see Luka's game and that one-on-one ISO that he do at the top of the key and the late pass is gonna help LeBron James.
But you got JJ Redick. He over there for a reason. He's seen something. You know what I'm saying? They'll figure. I think, me personally, I think they'll figure out something. But LeBron do need the ball in his hand. He's a facilitator. So it's just something they have to work out. They got,
So is Luka.
Yeah, that's facts. So it's something we'll just have to look out for. See how if it works or if it don't work. If it don't work, somebody did a bad job in the front office.
Yeah, clearly the Mavericks win the trade to me. AD easily fit more seamless into the Mavericks offense and with what Kyrie Irving is doing over there than LeBron getting Luka Dončić. I mean, I just don't see how that helps the Lakers at all, man. That pretty much, in my opinion, they're gonna swap spots. I think the Mavericks is gonna move up in the playoff and the Lakers gonna fall. I think that the Lakers basically just tanked their season.
For what though? Elaborate on that.
I don't think that they feel like it's going anywhere. Look at where they sit. They're number 5 in the West. Let's just be honest. The West loaded. You got the Nuggets over them. You got the Grizzlies over them. The crazy story of the Western Conference is the Houston Rockets, number 2 in the West. And then obviously the OKC Thunder. Yeah, the Lakers can't beat either of those teams currently constructed. To me, they can't even beat the 2 teams below them in the Clippers and the Timberwolves. With Luka and LeBron, they could with AD and LeBron. In my opinion, with AD and LeBron, they could beat every team in the West except for the Thunder. But with Luka and LeBron, nah, man, that pushes the Lakers down to 8, if not out of the playoffs, like maybe in the play-in.
I can see that. So what about Dallas and AD?
I think they move up. I think they easily move up. Dallas won this trade. Dallas approached the Lakers for this trade, from what I read, because Luka's poor conditioning whatsoever, and then the fact that he was due for like a $300 million supermax deal, and so before they obviously lose him or pay him all of that money, and then his condition is poor, he missed 40 plus games over the next few seasons. They just decided to go ahead and trade him. But I'm just wondering, Well, I guess they traded him to the Lakers on some win now type stuff because they get AD, they get an all-star, superstar big man coming in. I mean, AD right now is at 25. He's 25 points, 10 rebounds, and like 3 or 4 assists right now.
Double.
Yeah, so I mean, they getting AD, and they got Kyrie Irving. Yeah, in my opinion, the Dallas Mavericks definitely upgraded. And then let's just be honest, Kyrie is gonna work better in that offense without Luka having the ball in his hands so much. Because Kyrie's not a catch and shoot guard. Even though he can do it to a degree, he need the ball in his hand to create too. And now you got Luka gone and you got AD down there and Gafford. Oh man, I think the Mavericks really upgraded with this trade.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. Because Kyrie know how to run the offense. He been down there a while, and AD, I think he'll adjust to how they do things in Dallas. And he can accept that. He can accept it for what it is. I think the pressure has been taken off of AD a little bit. I think the pressure has been taken off. He don't got to live up to that. Oh, I'm the two man now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but it wasn't. The only pressure that I could see him having in LA is just, everybody want LeBron James to win. LeBron James window to close. So that's about as much pressure as AD had. He's got just as much pressure. He's got more pressure in Dallas because if Dallas get knocked out if they get knocked out in the second and third round, or even in the Western Conference Finals, it's gonna be a failure because they just was in the NBA Finals last year. Dallas, right? So if AD don't win a championship, it's a failure. It's a failure.
Yeah.
And he's fragile when he's out right now too. Him and Luka, but they basically got traded 2 hurt players for each other.
Yeah, and a bunch of nothing.
Well, first round draft pick 2029. That ain't a bad piece for the Mavericks to have, but I don't think the Lakers got a lot back.
I think Luka a fit with the Lakers. It'll be a timing thing, and I think AD go right into Dallas on the roll. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easy for him to adjust.
Think so?
For both of them, it's a fresh scenery. You know what I'm saying? They coming off both of them just off of being shocked of being traded for one another. So they gonna go with a chip on their shoulder, like I gotta show this team why they made this mistake on me. Yeah,
right.
I got baggage and stuff like that, but who don't got baggage? But I'm gonna show you this is going one of them gonna have to be the one to be like, I'm gonna show you made a mistake.
Yeah, but I feel like
giving up on me.
I feel like the Lakers definitely threw this season away. Maybe even next. They might have just threw the rest of LeBron James' career away. Honestly, with them having that trade and that trade just not being that good for the Lakers, I think the Lakers not done. I think the Lakers got something else in store, man.
Oh yeah, that's been going on. I've been hearing that a lot. But the trade, it was shocking. Like you said, I was with you last night. We was watching the fight, and I told you didn't believe me. I had to convince you that it was real.
Yeah,
we both on the phone, like we agents. We called.
I wasn't convinced until we cut it on ESPN, and then they was talking about it. NBA TV had it on. I'm like, oh wow.
And it was late. It was late back home where we at. Yeah. So it was late. It was just like this got to be you on some. It's hacked and all that, but it's real. It's real.
Yeah, that's real, man. And with that trade though, do you think AD and Kyrie have a better championship chance than Luka, Dončić, and Kyrie had?
Yes.
I think so too.
Yes. Dallas is a more rounded team. The coach been there, J Kidd been there. He been getting it together.
AD bringing double-digit rebounds to him and 20 plus more points.
Yeah. So
even though they lose a 20 and 10s, they lose a great player though.
No doubt about it. Luka was supposed to be a Maverick for a very long time.
I agree.
He was supposed to be one of the ones that probably spent most of his career or all of his career as a Dallas Maverick.
That's what I thought.
Things happen, so it's a business, so we can't forget that it's a business.
Right.
And for whatever reason, stuff happens. So I don't know if we're gonna follow Luka's career more now that he's been traded to the Lakers, or we're gonna follow AD time as a Maverick and how does he elevate and take that team further? Because we know it's a given that Luka, as young as he is, he's still on the up and up.
Yeah, but how it break down right now, if looking at AD and Kyrie versus Luka and LeBron, it look like AD and Kyrie gonna be good for the next few years. It look like Luka and LeBron got to add some pieces to what they got going on in order to contend for a championship, especially in the West. They're not better than Minnesota. Luka and LeBron is not better than Minnesota. They're not better than Denver. They're definitely not better than OKC. I don't think nobody is. And in all honesty, I think they probably, like I said, they probably eighth in the West, if not out of the playoffs, to me. You know what I mean? I think we lost you.
Oh my God, what happened?
I can hear you. Yeah, well, I feel like it was the better trade was for the Dallas Mavericks right now. We're getting AD. They still have a chance actually to compete for a championship in the West. You back?
God damn, what happened?
Are you back? You just gotta click back in. Yeah, but I feel like AD definitely adds more to the Mavericks than what Luka Dončić adds being alongside LeBron on the court at the same time right now. So let's see if we can get Sean back. What's the word? You back?
Yeah, man. I thought I put this shit on D&D. Hold on. Damn, I thought I put this shit on.
Yeah. Well, once you check back in, we good to go. Just wait, hold a peace sign up when you're ready to go. But you back?
Hold on. I'm turning this shit on.
Technical difficulties with our special guest. Yeah, he's a novice to the Grindtime Sports Talk Show in the morning. We'll be back in the mornings, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. No more 5 days a week. It'll just be 3 days a week from here on out. But we just gotta wait and see once LeBron and Luka actually hit the court. Obviously, they two of the greatest players to ever play in the game, so they obviously can figure something out once they get on the court. But right now, I don't really think they're gonna make a whole lot of noise in the NBA. But so AD, okay, let's see if he's back. You back?
I'm back, man. My bad, y'all.
We back. All right. Moving on. Does Luka and LeBron, do you think with Luka and Anthony Davis, how that bomb dropped last night at midnight? Think about all of the trades that you'd have never heard of before in your life. Do you think that's the biggest trade in NBA history that happened last night?
In my lifetime?
In our lifetime, like over the last 20 years that we've been watching basketball, is that the biggest trade? Is that bigger than KG going to the Boston Celtics? Is it bigger than Shaq leaving the Lakers? Is it bigger than is it bigger than that? Like is that as surprising as Shaq and Kobe breaking up? Is this as surprising as LeBron going to Miami? That's what I'm asking.
No, this one right here hit different. That last night at 12 o'clock St. Louis Standard Time, at that time, after coming off of watching the fight into making that a novelty, yeah, that's big. That's major. That's something that's one of the biggest things to happen in such a short period of time in this year. Not only just that, but overall in the last 20 years of sports. That's something that nobody saw that coming.
I agree. Nobody saw it coming. Even LeBron, when LeBron made his decision, it was one of the biggest things that ever happened, but everybody knew LeBron was thinking about doing something else. So we all knew it was a slight possibility for the league. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw nothing like this coming.
The amount of, no, this ain't real, we saw last night, amounts to nothing that we've seen.
Ever seen, right. That's right. That's right.
Nothing.
Yep. And it was everywhere that people thought it wasn't real. Everything. Even every video I would click on, people was like, no way this is real. No way, like this is a dream. But I don't know, man.
We stopped the fight mid post-fight interview to see what was going on.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't believe it, and it's like it literally what you showing me had happened minutes ago. Like it was a few minutes. So I'm like, is that fake? And then I'm looking at everything else, and it's not there. And that's literally because you saw it when it broke. You saw it as it broke.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, it's not nowhere else. Nobody's talking about this. Everybody would be talking about this. Before you know it, it's everywhere. It was everywhere like in about 10 minutes. It was everywhere.
Facts. I ain't gonna shout out the source, but the source is sourcing.
Oh man, I shout out the source.
Come holler at Grindtime.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna break it next time. They need to holler at your boy and you should shoot the info over to us.
Come holler at Grindtime.
Right.
Come holler at Grindtime. Look out for us, cause I made a believer out of my big cuz, cause he thought it was something else.
I did. I thought that was crazy work right there, man. That was.
Yeah, that was.
But as far as LeBron and Luka, to me, I ain't gonna say that it ain't gonna be nothing, because they two of the greatest players to ever play the game. But I just know that we just gotta wait to see it on the court. I don't see it being anything. I mean, what could it be? They both kind of do the same things.
Yeah, one just bigger than the other one.
Yeah,
you know
and more in shape and conditioning better.
At that age,
Mm-hmm.
You looking at LeBron at 40-some years old in greater shape than half of the NBA, and Luka
most of the
NBA years old. Yeah, Luka at 20-some years old having problems with conditioning. You know, so that's gonna be a culture shock for him when he get over there and really see how LeBron do things.
Yeah. I actually was thinking about that. You know, the Mavericks having an issue with his conditioning, and now you get to go play with one of the best conditioned athletes in the history of any sport.
Facts.
And maybe some of that'll rub off on him. However, with LeBron, the way he take care of his body and the way that he try to avoid injury year in and year out, that didn't necessarily rub off on AD. So you can't necessarily.
But AD a different type of caliber. You go from Luka having the ball in his hand 70% of the time to AD having the ball in his hand 30% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Luka running the offense, and some of the offense on the Lakers side is ran through AD. AD wasn't never always the, you know what I'm saying, first option,
right,
second option. You know, it's systematic there. Luka can come down the court and practically do what he wants until they added Kyrie to that offense, where the ball was out his hand and it was given to him more. So going over there is how he adapt to two things. I think if it's a conditioning problem for real, like you said, how is he going to adapt to watching how LeBron do things, and also coming off the ball more, or having a, you know.
Who you think JJ Redick gonna put the ball in the hands of? Who you think it's gonna be switch? They be taking turns, or do you think that they're going to establish the offense with, like, Luka is gonna be bringing the ball up? Like, what you think?
Until LeBron get comfortable with working with Luka, outside of them playing probably in an All-Star game, I think JJ gonna keep the ball in his man hand. You know what I'm saying? Until they both feel like, because we know LeBron run that team, just JJ Redick just the head coach. So he gonna just, until he get comfortable with watching Luka work, he gonna do it. LeBron damn near a genius when it comes to basketball, so he can remember things. He know how to put people in places. We've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? The Cleveland team, the Miami team, the Laker team when they was in the bubble, how he facilitated that. And it got him to the promised land. So his job is to help Luka get to the promised land, because Luka been there, 2 times and lost?
No, he only been to the finals once. Just one time.
So he's been there once. So it's going to give him the experience on how to really play the game of basketball LA style, which is, you can't take nothing away from LA.
I think Bron can help Luka game go to the next level. I just don't think that they together can help each other win the championship. You know what I mean?
Somebody not going to be there for long, you know, so
yeah.
You live and you learn. You going to learn what this man has to say, or you just coming out arrogant, like, you know what I'm saying? You know you know how this go, and you only been one time compared to LeBron being there, and he understand how to win. So I'm guessing.
I think Luka got a lot of respect for LeBron, though. I think he gonna go in there and kind of like bow down to the king. I think so.
He gonna soak it up. But will this make Luka a champion? It's just, you know what I'm saying?
No, I doubt it. Like I said, I don't think LeBron and him can help each other win a championship without another key piece. But I think LeBron can help him take his game to the next level. That's it. Till once he get the other piece in LA with him, he could actually win a championship. But in all honesty, they brought Luka there. I think the Lakers gonna make another big trade, man. And we just don't know what it's gonna be. Because I don't think that they giving up their big man like that, and they not gonna replenish that position. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said, they tanked it. They probably did tank their season because they know they got it's more where that came from, which is I believe so, because that's the trade deadline. The trade, it ain't even started yet. You know what I'm saying? That just was something that just happened. Like you said, it was a bomb dropped on us. We still got weeks before, you know what I'm saying, trading is allowed to, a week or so before it's even in full force.
Yeah, but I think that AD Luka is finna lead to some other trades getting made that wasn't gonna be made at first. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna make people just do some work now. It's gonna make some people who was thinking about some stuff say, man, maybe we should do this, and they gonna go ahead and do it. But
you can't forget we got Jimmy Butler out there still too.
Jimmy
in Miami. Yeah. So,
I think he probably will help the Mavericks better than the Lakers right now. The Lakers need a big man with LeBron and Luka. Luka and LeBron could be good because it's like having the same great player on the. You would have one of them on the court at all times, but you're gonna need another big man down there. Take up that space.
And they don't even have a big man now, do they?
They got some, but I think they got Vanderbilt, and if he's not hurt, and they got I forget the other little light skinned dude. I forget his name. Wow, but anyway, I'm gonna move on to the fight, man. Clarissa Shields take on Danielle Perkins tonight, bro. She take on Danielle Perkins in Detroit. They both from Detroit. They both just had like they little weigh-in Detroit. And Clarissa Shields look good, man. She looked like she in some of the best shape of her life, of her career. However, that girl Danielle Perkins is like a cyborg, bro. She looked like she on some steroids. I ain't gonna even cap. She looked like she taking some, man.
I just looked at some film on her. Like she a natural heavyweight, right? Mm-hmm. And Clarissa Shields move around in weight classes. I think this is gonna pose a big problem for Clarissa. Like a big problem.
Oh yeah. She
can't go in there with that bully tactic. Like the talk don't work. You got to go in there and fight this person and naturally fight.
Well, they had a weight limit. The weight limit was 175, but Danielle Perkins came in over the weight limit, and Clarissa Shields.
177.2.
She what?
She was 177.2.
Right, and Clarissa Shields has agreed to go ahead and fight her anyway. Now, the last time I watched the fight, and one of the fighters was overweight, and the other fighter decided to fight him, was Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. And that didn't go well for Devin Haney, man.
It didn't go well.
And Devin Haney, nowadays, right now, I promise you, he wishes he would have just skipped out on that fight. But the reason that they don't do it is because the money's on the table. Because they skip out on the fight, they finna skip out on this money that's due to them over in the next few days. And they got to get it all rescheduled, and they got to make it a little bit later. However, but think about this, if your undefeated record is important, she may want to look at Devin Haney and say, is the money worth it? Because think about all of the money Devin Haney lost in his next fight negotiation because he has a loss on his record now. Because that's one of the main reasons that Yeah, well, it was there last summer. I think that they removed it to a no contest. But one of the reasons Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia is because he was saying that the loss, from being cheated from the fight and the loss being on his record cost him in his next fight negotiations. Same thing could happen for Clarissa Shields. She loses this fight that she didn't have to take because this fighter was overweight, and now her next bag is going to be affected by that.
So she got to go out here and win.
She got to go out here and win. She put on Twitter she going to go out here and convincingly win anyway.
She got to do it. But I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for her.
No, I don't either, man. Because first of all, the girl is bigger than her. She's taller than her. She's longer than her. She's more muscular than her. And she weighs more than her, too. Oh, that's kind of crazy right there. Man, there's too many advantages that she has over her.
And she could outreach her, too, if I ain't mistaken. So she could just jab away and come with whatever power hand she has to, you know, to take advantage of the situation.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, I don't know if I would have took this fight with her being, what,
2 pounds overweight.
3 pounds overweight. And I'm Clarissa Steele, and I lose this fight, and I talked all this stuff. Now I got this blemish off of somebody coming in overweight. What do y'all want me to do, per se? Like, I took the fight anyway and I lost, so therefore I took the risk. I understand the risk and reward, but don't count that against me, because y'all know what it was.
Oh, no, but it gets counted against you, though, because it's on you.
It does.
I mean, trust me, Canelo just went up in a couple of weight classes and fought Dimitri Bivol. You know, a lot of people trying to say, well, he went up 2 weight classes and fought him. Of course he lost. But it don't matter. He shouldn't have done it. It's a loss. He lost twice.
You make those decisions.
Right, you made that decision. You fought Floyd early in your career when you shouldn't have. You lost. That's an L. You fought Dimitri Bivol 2 weight classes up. You got 2 losses. You know what I mean?
You jump 2 weight classes, and you don't even know how to carry the weight of the first weight class you jumped.
And don't get me wrong, he gave Dimitri Bivol a good fight, but Bivol was way too powerful for him.
At the end of the day gonna end, and he ended with a loss.
That's right.
You know, trying to jump 2 weight classes.
I just hope she don't do the same thing. I don't think she jumping weight classes, because I know she fought heavyweight before, but this girl just big, and then you let her come in a couple of pounds overweight. I don't know. That might be a bad idea, man.
So big with 3 pounds that's dangerous for her.
Yeah,
that's dangerous
I agree.
for Clarissa.
Couple pounds is a lot of pounds in a boxing ring, man.
Yeah, because you get, it only take 1 punch.
Right.
It only take 1 punch, and then it's like, oh, I shouldn't have. She shouldn't have did it. She should have just. But it's gonna be a good fight. That's tonight. It's
tonight, man. It's tonight on the Zone. We gonna watch. Yeah, I'm on that fight tonight. So tomorrow, Monday morning, I'll be talking about it. Yeah. But last night, it was a good 12-round fight, though, man. Good, hard-nosed 12-round fight. Benavidez, David Morrell went 12, and to me, bro was holding his own for a minute, man. I found myself rooting for him a little bit at the end, because he was giving Benavidez that work. But Benavidez was just landing. He was just more consistent throughout the rounds, and dude was just allowing himself to get tapped too much. He need better footwork to guy Morrell. I think he could have won the fight had he had better footwork, but he wanted to stand there and go toe-to-toe with him. Yeah, I got there late to your place, so I really only saw like 7-6 to 12 or 7 to 12. But from what I saw, is Benavidez. He of course I know he's a bully, and he couldn't get bullied. I mean, he didn't. Morrell didn't let Benavidez bully him last night. He did. He ain't seem intimidated either. Yeah, he went in there with a plan, and he stuck to the plan. It didn't work out for him, but let's not forget, he dropped Benavidez. He dropped him. That's what I was about to say. He dropped him, and they took a point from him at the end of that round for one. It was about a 2-second late hit. 1 second. Good 1 second. Yeah. It was emotional, but he went in there with a game plan, and he stuck to it. If they didn't take that point away from him, he still would have lost. You heard the cards. Yeah, he still would have lost. But it's something behind that. But I ain't gonna get off into that. Right. But if he went in, like I said, he went in there with a game plan, and it was working for him those last maybe 3 or 4 rounds. But after that point got taken away, it was like it was something taken away from him as well. And he was just like, I know I lost, so he was just. I just saw that he realized he did a lot of work to that point to get him on the ground. Good accomplishment. Benavidez only been down one other time in his career, and then at the end of the round, you lose the point. I think he was just demoralized by that. Like, dang, I got it, and then I gave it away. All that hard work for nothing. Like, he worked that hard to put him down on a solid punch. It wasn't no fluke punch. He got him. He went down, and to lose that, this is like the great scene where it slipped away. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, but do you think the ref should have took the point?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yeah. But do you think that ref in that moment, knowing what this fight is, do you think he should have took that? I don't think so. I think technically, yeah, a point could be, but no, you don't take it right there. You don't.
Because it heat of the moment going into the last 2 rounds. Yeah, you don't.
And besides, it didn't hurt David Benavidez. He didn't drop or nothing. It was a good punch though. It was a good punch though. Yeah, that's
momentum. The momentum switched after that. Because it took the lead up away. Because who knows what would have happened coming into that next round.
That's true. Because see, and not only that, but who knows how those judges actually see that card with that knockdown, if that knockdown stands, and then he probably come out the next round feeling better about himself, feeling like he got him and all of that. But once they took his point, I think he changed a little bit.
Yeah, he got timid. He did get timid because he was like again, the movie reference. I did all that hard work for it to be taken away.
Right.
Like, dang. Off of emotion and off of the ref. Okay, the ref doing his job, but at that time, like, no. Let that be the controversy. Don't let the ref, you know what I'm saying, dictate what's going on. Yeah, it was a late blow. It was a late blow, but I just knocked this man down. Can I at least have that? At least can I have that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did have it. You just let it go when you got a little emotional and let that hook go at the end of the round. It was a good punch.
You can't stop that.
And it was a good punch, so I ain't mad that the ref took the point. I just felt like he shouldn't have. He just shouldn't have, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. But that was a good fight, man. I want to see David Benavidez fight. I want to see him fight Canelo next. I mean, I doubt Canelo gonna give him the fight, but I still want to see him fight Canelo next.
Yeah, this boxing stuff, because we hang political. We watch boxing, so we know. I think they should implement the UFC rules. Like, y'all gotta fight y'all ones and twos, no matter what. Yeah, I agree.
But see, it would take a one owner person like Dana White in the U.S. that just like a president that can enforce. He's a president like Trump. It's executive order. You gotta fight him.
Yeah.
Or you got it the UFC. See, the boxing ain't like that. Everybody independent contractors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I get it, but
I get it too.
If we lose in boxing, like if we lose that, we gon', you know what I'm saying? Because they already ain't showing it on these. Everything is pay-per-view. Ain't no more free boxing.
Right.
All these independent contractors, all that. So it's just like, what we gonna do? Like, it's boxing. Like, make these cats fight. Y'all don't want to lose that bad.
They can't make them though because there's so many. It's independent contracts involved with every fight.
Yeah.
But they'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But with the Lakers trade going down last night, AD and Luka going down, do you think Bron happy? Like, your personal opinion, bro. Do you think Bron happy with the trade? Like, them sending AD away and him getting Luka back? And if not, do you think Bron want to be traded? Like, do you think that these trades ultimately could be leading to LeBron going somewhere else?
I don't know how. I can't speak on how he feels because I don't know how he feels. But what I can say is, LeBron is gonna do what LeBron is gonna do, whether or not we as fans looking on the outside looking in, watching and see what he gonna do. I don't know if he approved the trade, but what I do feel like is, he might be traded, and he might not be traded, but they're just him being put on the move to go to his next stop. Because but you 22 years though. I mean, Bron, I don't think he's trying to win this year because I don't see no way for them to win this year, especially without AD. Even with AD, I don't see no way for them to win this year. But I mean, I don't think Bron just done. I think he probably coming back next year to play. So that's my question. With you not seeing him having the ability to win this year, do you think that maybe the plan, you think maybe it's a conversation that's been had that LeBron finna go? Because the other weird thing is LeBron ain't said nothing about the trade yet. No, he hasn't.
He ain't said one thing. So do you think he could be getting traded? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he could. Possibility. It's a possibility because he might be looking at the front office like, what the hell did y'all just do?
Exactly.
Like, what's going on?
Or maybe it was just discussed, and Bron was like, I want to get out of here. And maybe AD was like, hey, well, if you going, think about what I'm saying. Maybe AD was like, well, if you going, I'm going. Like, get me out of here first.
Yeah, that's true. So in that instance, then it's something. It's a feeling to where it's just like.
And the Mavericks already had their issue because you told me about it. The front office not talking. Luka wanted a supermax of $350 million, and his conditioning is poor. He missed 20-something games this year.
So LeBron, that might be the way that the Lakers are going. We're gonna get rid of AD first, and then we're gonna get rid of LeBron.
Yeah.
And then
Luka's our future.
Rebuild. And like I said, I can't speak for him, but I know he feels some type of way. Because what if LeBron wanted to go first and leave AD hanging? You know what I'm saying?
No, but I don't think Bron would do that. Knowing what you know about Bron, I think Bron the type of cat, and then they are with Rich Paul. I think this is what I think is going on. I think LeBron James is about to be moved before the trade deadline. I could be wrong. But that's what I felt last night. That's why it was so unbelievable, and it makes so little sense. That's what's got to be going on. It's got to just be a blow up. You know what I mean?
You kept going back to that.
Yeah.
It's been talk. It's been a whole bunch of Steph Curry, LeBron James looking up.
Warriors.
It's been a whole bunch of LeBron. But you brought up a great point, and I thought about this overnight last night before I went through and had to do what I had to do about LeBron going back to the land.
Yeah, Cleveland.
I said it'd disrupt what Cleveland had going on, but I rethought it like that can help elevate them. Why not finish at home strong like
Cleveland got a lot of shooters on it. They got a lot of shooters. Bron will be perfect in that offense.
Yeah, it's a lot of cats that'll love to have him come over there and help them elevate their game because they know he's not gonna be there for long.
Right.
So it's just like, this will work out. So you got Golden State, you got the land, you got the Lakers still, but them the only two, three teams, well, two teams, because he's still with the Lakers that I can see him going to and winning, having a chance of winning it again, for him to get that 5. You know
Golden State and Cleveland. Golden State and Cleveland, the only two teams I see for LeBron right now to win the championship. I think it's over in LA with them trading away AD and getting Luka. I don't see them adding another piece. Him and Luka, I just don't see that. It don't work. And go ahead.
We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really. You know, I'm a Pacers fan. I gotta put that out there. So
me too.
So I don't even. I watch it sometimes just for the theoretics of it and all that other stuff. But I think that LeBron knew that something was going on. That's why you know how LeBron is. LeBron will wait a week before he say something.
Right.
Most of the time.
The fact that LeBron ain't congratulated and welcomed Luka at 5 minutes after that trade happened lets me know something in the works right now.
And I can agree with that.
And definitely by now.
Because we're almost 7 hours in on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After it happened it's 12 o'clock in New York, it's 9 o'clock in LA, and it's 8 o'clock in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So that gives LeBron enough time to be like, oh wow. I was just looking at something, not to to stay on the subject. A fan was at the Phoenix game, and he passed Durant the phone when the trade happened. And you see Durant's face like talking to his teammates on the bench, like, did this really happen? And they were thinking it was fake too. And then another fan passed I forget who it was. I think it was Bradley Beal the phone. And they looked at each other, was like, oh, this real. And don't forget Bradley Beal out there too.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of. I just told you, a lot of trades are about to happen that was probably on the fence because this big trade. This right here is gonna set off a lot of. Shine, a trade is gonna happen today. Watch.
I believe that.
Today, it's finna start. It's about to start, bro. It's on.
Yeah.
Everybody finna retool, and you know what? Watching them trade Luka, don't be surprised if something else happened to another big name like that you just don't expect. If Luka Dončić can get traded from the Mavericks, anybody can get traded.
Ain't nobody safe.
Nobody.
Miles Turner with the Pacers.
They've been talking about him going to the Lakers.
Yeah, Joel Embiid, he's over trusting the process. What's the other big man name? What's his name? I can't think his name. But those are the two big ones right now that and I'm quite sure they would like to go to the Lakers.
Right.
Giannis said he ain't gonna re-up.
Is he not? That's crazy.
Yeah, you are listening to the all-new Grindtime Sports Talk in the Morning with Baldhead and DB.
That was a good show, man. Good show. Appreciate you joining me today, little cuz.
Yeah.
Grindtime Sports is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to have you tap in there once in a while. Be a co-host, man. Special events, breaking news, them types of things, man. Yeah, always welcome, cuz. I appreciate you.
I'm with it, cuz. I'm with it. I got that first one out the way. Now I'm
go.
I'm stuck now. I'm into it.
It's up and it's stuck. Just like that, man. Well, I'm signing off for today. That's our show. Baldhead and Shine. We the Grindtime Podcast for today, and we signing off, y'all. Peace.
Your Highness and Kai, I love y'all. Daddy did it, baby.
Yes, sir.
You are listening to the all-new Grindtime Sports Talk in the Mornings with Baldhead and DB. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.